Hey guys, it is Tuesday, so we got stream stuff, and actually there's some interesting stuff. Like last few weeks, we've had a bunch of collab stuff, and you know, people aren't that interested in collab stuff. We got the new TD reveals, which is pretty nice. I mean, they're from Lyrical Monasterio, but to be honest, you know, I don't mind. I know the West, not a huge fan of the Bermudas, but dude, these aren't mermaids anymore. They're actually just anything. They could be anything. But first off, we got some PRs. So this is for V. We got a Tachikaze PR. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, put the top card of the deck face down as an equipped gauge for this unit. Then at the end of that battle, counterblast 1, discard a gauge equipped to this unit, draw a card, choose one of your opponent's grade 2 or greater rear guards, and retire it. So this card is value. CB1 for like a +1 -1 seems pretty good. Seems pretty darn good. Yeah, Tachikaze, this is massive values. I like this. I like this a lot. Tachikaze is already in the, like, it's kind of in a decent place right now. It's not top. It's not awful. It's like kind of like tier 2, tier 3, like mid tier, you know? So this is definitely going to be a big contributor to the current Tachikaze builds right now. The next card we have is a Bermuda card. This is once per turn. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1, choose one of your other rear guards, return it to your hand, and this unit gets the original power of the unit that was returned until the end of turn. So it can kind of make more bounces, except like you need CB1. This one I'm not feeling this one as much, right? Not feeling as much. You can definitely get a lot of power, right? Get a lot of power, but you know, if it only gets the original power, so not a crazy amount too. But for CB1, you can bounce things like triggers, right, to hand when you call them for release a lot. You can value the trigger back into hand, but apart from that, it's like got a pretty niche. It's kind of nichey, you know, kind of nichey. So I don't know. I think there's better use of CB than for this one. All right, now we got a Keter Sanctuary card. This one is for D format. When this unit attacks, if it is boosted, this unit gets power 5,000 until end of turn. So very simple effect as expected from the overdressed format, but you know what? I'll take it, right? Keter has not great grade 2s. There's not that many crazy good grade 2s because of the first set. They basically dumped everything into the grade 3s. Set like grade 2, I'll take anything, especially if it hits 15k. All right, 15 plus 8, that's a nice number. 23. All right, so yeah, good stuff. Moving on, we have some monster strike. We might as well just go through the monster strike stuff, right? Might as well. So grade 2, this unit can intercept from the back row, and when this unit intercepts, all your reguards cannot be hit until the end of that battle. So that's actually pretty interesting. I hope they put this in like other sets, because that second effect. You know, right now we got a thing called Leonard, and Leonard attacks everything. But if you put multiples of these down, you can kind of intercept Leonards and kind of just cock that entire row, right? It stops Leonard from like multiplusing, right? So if you have like one in every single column, you're basically you're negating all the Leonards. Otherwise, you know, it's a very interesting effect, and this is maybe one of the ways they can get themselves like balance the format more, I guess. So pretty nice. Creative effect, right? Creative effect. This other card, grade 2, when this unit is placed on Vanguard circle or rear guard circle, look at the top card of your deck and put it on top of your deck or into your soul. So pretty good. It just like scry, you know, digging for over triggers. And then the second effect is when this unit attacks, if you persona row this turn, you may have this unit get power plus 5,000 to the end of that battle. If you do, at the end of that battle, put this unit into soul. So actually, okay, you know, generate soul, hits numbers. Only on the persona ride though. Only on the persona ride. So that second effect, not that cool. But anything that checks top deck, in my opinion, does warrant some kind of value in the slot, especially if it's also generating soul, right? But this is a monster strike thing, so monster strike, right? And then lastly, for monster strike, when this unit attacks, if you persona row this turn, choose any number of your cards from your soul, call them to open rearguard circles, and put the rest of your soul into drop. So okay, you get to multi-attack, but you put everything in your soul into drop. So you can see where all the soul charging comes from. You get a good amount of soul, a good quality soul, and then throw the rest in the bin, right? Second effect is when this unit is boosted, counterblast 1, discard a card, and retire all of your reguards in your opponent's back row. So that's, I don't know, that second effect is like all right. It's all right. You can technically get get a +2 because you discard 1. But I don't know. I think the first one, getting the multi-attacks, 5 attacks is just better, right? Actually, no, it doesn't work. You have to call them to open circles. So, well, actually, no, you do make fun because Gabriel goes in this also. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, now onto the Lyrical Monastery ride line for the trial deck that we got. So first we got Astius Neon. When this unit is rode upon, if you went first, draw card. If you went second, draw card. If you went first, you draw card. First turn advantage, right? So, yeah, all right, pretty average. Second effect, well, not second card, is Astius Misa. When this, it's just a critical trigger, right? And she's blonde. She's a blonde critical trigger. Cool. Astius Konami. All right, this is a green-haired heal trigger. Yeah, so is the front gonna be like a purple-haired one, and then the draw gonna be a redhead or something like that? Maybe. What's the over trigger? Is it gonna be like glowy? Oh, actually, no. They don't have an over trigger for Astius. It's just like a generic one. So unlucky, right? And then onto the grade 1, we got Astius Namami. When this unit is placed on the Vanguard circle, you may choose a grade 1 or less card from your drop and call it in the rearguard circle rest. And then when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, this unit gets power plus 2k until the end of turn. So that's pretty interesting. I think this card is pretty cool because whatever you discard for your ride deck, right? To ride from your ride deck, if it's a grade 1 or less, you just call it. So literally free. It is literally free, right? And the second effect is also pretty good because when you place it down, you give it 2k, so it's hitting up. It's hitting up a grade. Grade 2 is 10k. You're now 10k. So you can be aggro with it. You don't have to like attack with it to get the 2k. You just for that turn you get 2k, and then after that turn you just move it back and use it as a boost. So I think it's kind of pretty good. It's kind of decent, right? Second card, the grade 2 is Astius Kiara. When this unit attacks, choose one of your rearguards and you may return it to your hand. So from those combos, right, as you can see, this is a Vanguard circle only effect, by the way. So your grade 1 grabs the thing that you discarded, puts it into your circle rest, and the next turn you can like attack with it, and then you can use Astius Kiara to bounce that back into your hand. So it's kind of like a plus. It's like all free. Your ride line is, you got one of them for free, so it's in line with other ride lines too. But you kind of make the attacks as well. And like if you can discard a perfect guard and then bounce it back into your hand and not feel bad. Even like triggers, right? Triggers. Normally, when you look at your hand, you go, oh man, my hand is too good. It's too good. I don't want to throw anything away. Especially triggers, because they're 15k, or they're 20k shields, or they're perfect guards. But now you can just throw them away, bounce it back to hand. Good times, right? Good times. And then during the battle, this unit is boosted. This unit gets power plus 5,000. So actually, no, this is actually... It's like a built-in 15k power is pretty good because you can run 4 of this on the Vanguard circle, one in the ride line to get that good effect, and when it's boosted by the grade 1 that you called, it gets 5k to hit numbers, and then the Vanguard can bounce that back up. So, yeah, I think this ride line so far is looking pretty good, right? It's looking pretty good. Now onto the grade 3, so Astius Kiara. Orders on the Vanguard circle. When this unit attacks Soul Blast 1, choose up to 2 of your rear guards and return them to your hand. So no Counter Blast required. Soul Blast 1 to just bounce 2 is all right. And then the second effect is at the end of battle that this unit attacked, if you Persona Robe this turn, choose up to 2 cards from your hand and call down them to separate row rear guard circle. So what they mean is you have to put one at the front and one at the back, right? So, yeah. I guess it's cool. Like it's Olivia. It's basically Olivia. You can easily make like 4 attacks unless they reveal a card that is like on place, call a card or something like that. Then you can make 5 or a restand. Yeah, something like that, right? But right now you're basically attacking like rears, and then you bounce a column. You just likely bounce a column, and then you'd call down a column. So it just comes down to like, what else are we gonna get? Are we gonna get like graveyard recursion effects, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. Are we gonna get top deck callers, and then we can bounce like value cards back to hand again? So yeah, so far this ride line is looking all right. It's looking pretty good. But that's not all, because they reveal what is coming out for the next start deck. All right, and this one is pretty cool. All right, this one's pretty cool. This is gonna be Mina Mirei's effect, and it's not an effect, but deck. This is start deck 6. This is gonna be 333 yen as well, and this is for Dragon Empire. All right, so for Dragon Empire, and look at it's like a super Miko. All right, we've got the dragon dances. It's like the super dragon dances. Well, it's like a priestess. It's a priestess. So yeah, this one looks pretty good. I don't know, like See you later, Nevada. Yeah. See you later, Nevada. See you later, Lyrical Monasterio. Gonna play the Miko, right? And yeah, it's her ace unit, and it's called Babasagara. So, Hoen no Miko Babasagara. Probably said it wrong. Probably butchered it, but I don't know. Like this unit looks really good. Like Vanguard's always done well with look at thigh. Look at that thigh, dude. Wow. Sick. So let me know what you guys think of this. What do you guys think of the new ride line for not Bermuda, for Lyrical Monastery? There's gonna be way more. There's gonna be like what, 5 more or 6 more ride lines, because there's stuff and everything in that set. I mean, that set looks cool. This is looking really good. This is gonna, like, the set 3 of that booster pack, right? I think we're gonna probably get one of every single ride line, like for each nation, right? This is Dragon Empire. We've gotten Greedo for like Dark Zone, the Dark States. I mean, we've gotten Flagberg, the Maelstrom Tetra kind of amalgamate polymerization kind of thing for Stoicheia, and I think we got the Alien Meteor, you know, for the Genova thing for Brancate. So I think we're just missing Keter Sanctuary, right? So only one nation left, but so far it looks like we're getting new ride lines, and that's gonna bring our ride lines to like 17, then plus like I think 6 or 7 from Lyrical. So that we'll be like what, 23 or 24 archetypes. Pretty crazy. I'm actually pretty high for these new ride lines, to be honest. I mean, this looks cool. Meteor looks cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right.